Whew. Busy day. I wanted to talk to you guys about some hoof stuff. The appointment that I had today went really well. Lovely lady, brand new client, brand new horse to me, and there were a couple of really cool things that I wanted to point out. I wanted to make a point to say something here. I wasn't able to take any video, but I was sure that I had some kind of video that would represent and show what I wanted to say. And there's a couple things. One was to do with sort of the function of the hoof, because I know there's a bunch of you out there that are very interested in how hooves work and trimming and taking care of them and managing them. And so I was going to talk about sort of basic maintenance and things to look for. And then I was also going to talk about when you go to pick up your horse's feet, if you were going to go clean them, if you were going to trim them, if you were having somebody trim them, I think that I wish that I could find a way or really get it out there to help people understand that horses talk. And that sounds a little bit nutty. I think it sounds a little nutty, horses talk. And despite that, maybe it sounds a little bit weird. There is a lot of communication that happens that gets missed. Whereas if you knew what you were looking for, it would be really, really clear. One of the things is when horses tell you which foot they'd like to have picked up and cleaned or taken care of. The horse that I was dealing with today was 100% that. 100%. I mean, it knew exactly which foot it wanted worked on first, and then when it was done with whatever that was, it would pick up a different foot, say, "Can you do this one?" That is an interpretation. Of course, it is subjective. I don't know if it could be completely objective, but based on my experience, based on what I perceive, and has worked really, really well so far, is that horses talk. They communicate. And talk is, for you and I as humans, we talk. We use our voice and we talk. But for horses, since they don't speak English, they do speak in other. Anyways, I was going to get into that, and I thought, okay, look, I know what I can do. I can find some footage here on my computer. I've got tons of videos that I could probably draw from, and I thought Baby Gracie would be a really good one. And then I came across, I think, pretty much her very first video ever that we were able to take. And it reawakened my resolve and desire to keep moving the needle in the horse world. And this YouTube channel has done, I think it's done quite well for that purpose. I've been able to get out my ideas and thoughts and demonstrate how they work or maybe don't work for some people or something like that. But observing what she was like not even a year ago, and the video I'm going to show you, the clips I'm going to show you, are from around about the beginning of May. And right now it's almost the end of March. So we're really at about 11 months. And maybe a little more, or less. I mean, maybe a little less than 11 months to be picky. But my point is, when we were introduced to her, and I've talked about her in the past, I think I'm actually going to do something properly dedicated to her story. And I've told it in piecemeal, and this is going to be another piece of that piecemeal, and I apologize for that. But I really wanted, I had so many things on my mind, and this one really just blew me away when I watched it, because I had completely totally forgotten what she was like. I mean, I had an idea. I was like, she's pretty jittery, it's hard to get close to her, haltering was a pain. But watching her in video and seeing, and of course now you guys see her now. I mean, a lot of the subscribers, a lot of the viewers here on YouTube right now are recent. You guys are recent. You've come in the last few months or so. Something in YouTube's algorithm went change, and poof, you know, the channel exploded for a bit. Now it's slowed down again. That's fine. But you're new, and maybe you haven't seen a lot of what's going on. Anyways, I've monologued long enough, but I thought I would bring this out. And the reason I'm again, it comes down to the fact that my feelings, my resolve, my desire, my drive to continue doing these types of videos, to continue putting stuff out there, is one of those things. Is this horse that came into our lives by complete chance, complete and total chance, and through a loss of a family, not a loss of a person in a family, a loss for a family, to then change Gracie's life and ours. And it's a big deal. I don't think I'm getting my words out correctly, so I'll toss in a couple of clips, and I'll leave you with the thoughts that you know, when we were asked to pop down and check her out and stuff like that, you'll see her in this video. She doesn't have a halter on, and it's probably the first time in months. I can't remember how long. Somebody may chime in and tell me. I can't remember, and she doesn't have a halter on in this because I'd taken it off, but I needed to get a new one on, mine. In combination with that, her feet hadn't been trimmed in quite some time, and they were confident that the only way to get her feet trimmed was to have a veterinarian come help and slow her down, tranquilize her, to slow her down so that her feet could be trimmed. And maybe, because through tranquilization you can still acclimate a horse to things. They're still well aware of stuff. They're just pretty dozy, but they'll still understand and you know, be aware of what's happening, so you can actually teach them things even while tranquilized. So there are some benefits, but the point being is, with the right kind of communication, the right amount of patience, at least hopefully it's the right, you can get some stuff done, and then in time, of course, obviously it just grows. So check this out, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks, guys, for listening to me just sort of cathartically talk to the camera, talk to you guys, and share a couple of thoughts and feelings of, you know, what we do, what we hope to do, how we're trying to help horses and people with horses to get along better, to communicate better. Like I said at the very beginning, you know, trimming this horse today was such a lovely person and really nice horse, and she's so clear that it struck me. It struck me as something that I really wanted to talk about, and I'll talk about it in more detail soon. But horses can communicate. It's about finding ways to communicate with them and reading that. Anyway, okay, I'm going forever. Enjoy these clips, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. See? Good deal.
Hey. Yeah, hey, get down there. Good boy.
Here. It's crazy.
What's crazy?
Oh, she's just so afraid of it.
Yeah.
Rope. What? Oh well. What are you doing? Come on. Hurry up. Take a look. Look how jittery she is.
Got myself electrocuted.
See? Totally rotten.
Yeah. No frog.
No frog. No.
Yeah. No frogsies.
What's wrong? You okay? No, it's a big deal. You don't feel good? I know. You're a good girl. Hey, come on.
Stay. No, don't worry. Yeah, you do. Good boy.
All right.
Yeah. Nope, it's true. And then it takes a village. Oh.